So I got my director behind the camera over here. He directed I Let You Go. Sensational movie. It was so unique, actually. I found it very unique because it was silent. The characters we're talking about was silent. The music really drew you in. You know, you're watching it and you watch this woman, you know, with such a lot of emotional depth, you know, like what's going on. And then you find out later in the movie how, you know, well, I can't spoil the movie, so I can't tell you too much about the story, but it was so professional, so beautifully done. The music really like pulled me in. I got goosebumps, I got very emotional. I'm a very hairy guy, so you can see like a lot of my hairs actually went up, which was great. To be fair, I was watching and I thought like, oh, I wish I'd acted in this, because this is such a beautiful role. And yeah, I have to congratulate the director. I thought it was a fantastic movie. And I actually hope I work with him one day. You know, so yeah, fantastic.
So there is this one film by Soran Sorany, I Let You Go. That movie is so emotional. There's no dialogue. It's from start to finish. I think it was about 20 minutes or so. All of the time I was watching, I was literally in tears. The movie in itself is so deep. It's so emotional, but there's a message that every person, male or female, should know about. I Let You Go, that's the title of the movie, guys. Watch out for it. It's an amazing production. Well done, Soran Sorany. I loved it. Thank you.
Soran's film, which was really poetic, I thought. It was almost like a dream, like a poem. And what I thought actually, in a technical sense, what I enjoyed most about it was the coverage of the shots. The fact that we had a really nice mixture of shots covering a scene to explain what was going on in the scene, and I thought that was really good. And that final drone shot was particularly beautiful, really well shot, and I just thought it looked great. So I'm kind of really pleased that we've seen such a mixture of films. So it's been a really good afternoon.
Other movies I like, it was Soran Sorany's movie, I Let You Go, especially because my parents come from Italy to see my film. I didn't put any subtitles on my movie personally, and it was in English. They didn't understand it, but Sorany's movie was no words. It was universal and unconditional love based on emotions that everybody could actually understand without a word.
So hello everybody, my name is Ares Sirven. Today I was at the BFI watching different movies. One of the most incredible ones from my point of view was I Let You Go by Soran. He did a really good job, especially in the cinematography, with a lot of different kind of shots. I really think this movie is going to win different awards around the world. So hopefully it will be in different cinema theaters as well. And that's all. Thank you so much for everything.
I want to talk about Let It Go, the film. I never saw a film, no dialogue. It's like 15, 16 minutes. But I think the story is beautiful, and it's the music who create all the film. Congratulations to the director, the DOP, and all his team. They did an amazing job.
We had several films that were cloning. For instance, Soran's film depicts the same character in the room several times. Lots of cloning and experimentation, and trying to tell an emotional story and sustain that for the duration of a film is extremely hard. And we saw several examples of that. I would say the films that sustained the idea throughout Soran's film, I Let You Go. I think it's it's quite simple to come up with a concept, but then to do the film that actually builds that story and sustains that story, both in terms of the creative content and the technical craft and competence, is a huge challenge. And I think just to see the diversity of films and the ideas today is incredibly rich.
I know that I take the prize for cinematography, but for me, Let It Go is supposed to be the cinematography first prize, just because there was no dialogue. It was all the story told by the cinematography, and I understand the story, so that makes sense. But anyway, thank you guys.
I Let You Go was brilliant. Honestly, me and Irina were both crying and both kissing our partners. It made us feel very, very emotional, and it was captivating.
And so I'm Shane O'Sullivan. I'm the external examiner for film and broadcast production for the last 4 years. This is my final year. I've really enjoyed today's program. Soran here with I Let You Go. Very distinctive film, very lyrical film. I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed very much the rest of the program. Very distinctive, original and diverse program of films. It's been a pleasure to come see these every year at the BFI.
One of the films was 17 minutes long, no dialogue, all music, yet still artistic and touching. It was called I Let You Go. Lovely.
I have to say, I'm bowled over by the range of ideas and imagination. And then, of course, I get to see your extraordinary film without any dialogue whatsoever. And it's kind of incredible to think that we are watching people tell stories in their own way, whether they're using music, whether they're using dialogue, whether they're even using actors, but finding a visual interpretation of their ideas and their imagination in an extraordinary range of ways.